I'll just say this. I think it's going to be a long fight against corporations. It's going to be a long fight up north against GTAC. For anyone that might feel tired, anybody that might feel overwhelmed when you scroll all the different things that are going on nowadays, remember that it took 25, 30 years to kill the Crandon mine and get Exxon out of Mole Lake country over there. And I was thinking about what Robert Van Zyl said about that 25-plus year battle. He said that wasn't even the blink of an eye yet. We were ready to go forever. And when I think about GTAC, it hasn't even been close to a eyelash flutter yet. And we're ready. And we're getting ready. And we're getting more and more ready to defend ourselves using the feather, using the pen, and everything out there. A couple of things that came to tribal leaders and some of the ceremonies and things that we've done with medicine men and elders is that everything we need to kill the mine and protect ourselves is all around us. Is that those tiny little rocks carry the same power as those giant Mishomis, those giant rocks. And I find that really interesting because up in the Smoky Mountains, there's giants up there. Some of those rocks are 20 miles long. Some of those rocks are 6 miles long, 4 miles long. And then you get to frac sand country, and you see the tiniest of the tinies. Not even beach sand, right? Even tinier. So tiny that nowhere else in the world can you find these little guys. These little bitty tiny rocks. And yet, when they're both disturbed, when they're both ripped out of the earth, hauled away, you start to see replication of some of the same issues. Some of the violations of natural law visit themselves in the form of water degradation, in the form of crappy air to breathe, and in the form of the loss of that spirit that makes our home in Wisconsin here such a beautiful place to live right now. The last thing I'll say is essentially that when you look at the growing understanding or the growing thought that we are in the Anthropocene or the Anthropocene, however you want to say it, that notion that humans are glaciers, it fosters this thought into the future that if we're changing our groundwater systems and we're eroding surface water so quickly, as of course things dry up to boot, and we're removing mountains and removing river banks and things like that, what kind of future are we going to leave for the babies that are on their way? What kind of future are we going to leave for when Republicans 100 years from now that want to build a nice economy around here?
Thank you.
When they're living in a wasteland. It's time to wake up and keep pushing and how we're going to keep pushing the message and keep pushing how we're going to keep pushing the message and the wake-up call is one person at a time. One person at a time, because again, the eyelash hasn't even begun to flutter yet. And 25 years from now, it ain't even going to be a blink of an eye. And we got a lot of work to do and a lot of people to wake up. So thank you all for being here today in this nice warm weather. I hope.